It's English time. Hello, learners. I am Teacher Genoveva Galvez, or Mom Bebs, your English 4 teacher. Welcome to the world of English 4, Quarter 1, Module 3. We will study significant details or noting significant details of various text types. This presentation provides you activities on noting significant details on various types of text. We will discover the types of text and note details from it.
Let us try to read the paragraphs below and note the significant details on the various texts. A person with a healthy body and a healthy mind has a healthy lifestyle. Eating a balanced diet with proper exercise is a good combination. People need to eat glow, and grow foods, not too much on salty, fatty, and sweet food for them not to suffer from any diseases. A person with proper exercise routines will have a good body form. People need to burn the calories they eat. On the other hand, a healthy mind is freeing our mind from worries and just have a self-confidence. What is the paragraph all about? Yes, it's a healthy lifestyle. What do we need to be healthy? We need to eat a balanced diet with proper exercise. Why is there a need for a proper balanced diet and proper exercise? Yes, for us not to suffer from any diseases and to have a good body form. Let's have another paragraph. Mount Mayon is located at Daraga, Albay. It belongs to the 7 ancient wonders of the world. That's why it is popular all over the world. It is known for its perfect cone. Majestic as it is, renowned for its beauty, but many fear its destructiveness when it erupts. What is the paragraph all about? Yes, it's all about Mayon volcano. Where is Mount Mayon located? Yes, it is located in Daraga, Albay. Why is it popular all over the world? Yes, because it belongs to the 7 ancient wonders of the world. Another one. Cooking rice is not that easy for others. First, you have to put 1 cup of rice in a clean casserole. Next, wash the rice with water 2 times and add 1 cup of water in the casserole. Then, let it cook until it boils. When boiling is done, put it in a low fire until it is cooked. Finally, serve it on a plate. What is the paragraph all about? Yes, it is all about on how to cook a rice. The second one, what is the first step in cooking rice? First, put 1 cup of rice on a clean casserole. And where will we put the cooked rice? Yes, on a plate. Now, let's have some review. We're going to identify if the words below can be related to the dictionary, thesaurus, or online resources. Number 1. Synonyms. Yes, it is related to thesaurus. What about Google search? It is related to online resources. What about meaning? Yes, related to dictionary. And the next one, what about pronunciation? Is still related to dictionary. What about Mozilla Firefox? Yes, it is online resources. It's reading time! Read the story below and note the significant details. Be able to answer the comprehension questions. Junk foods, to eat or not to eat, by Leia E. Baskinas. Junk food is unhealthy. That is not new to us. It's greasy, fatty, and if eaten regularly, definitely won't help anyone to be healthy. However, as unhealthy as it may seem, it is still one of those temptations that seems hard to say no to. But if you want to stick to a healthy lifestyle, then eating junk food is none of the choices. Make your body always healthy. Stop eating junk food because there are no vitamins in it. It can never help you maintain a good and healthy body. Instead of eating junk foods, there are lots of nutritious food that can help your body become healthier. These foods can make us healthy. Ask yourself this: will I let junk food tempt me or not? Well, it's your choice. Temptations are hard to fight, but in the end, you will be rewarded with the health you have been taking care of. Let us try to answer the different questions. What is the paragraph all about? Yes, it's about junk food. Are junk foods bad in our health? Why? Yes, they will make us unhealthy. How do junk foods affect our health? They ruin our body. What are some foods that we need to eat? Nutritious foods. Why is there a need to eat healthy food? Free from sickness. Note that an exposition puts forward an argument or a particular point of view. We can note significant details on its text by reading comprehensively and answering the what, when, where, why, and how questions. Now, let's read another paragraph. Direction. Read the various text types and note significant details by answering the questions below. Everybody has pets in our house. Some are domesticated, others are wild and endangered. I have lots of pets at home, like dogs, birds, pigs, chicks, and roosters. Among them, the cat is my favorite. Its eyes are blue and has a pointed nose and sensitive ears. Its fur is white and gold. Its name is Carrie. I named it after the girl main character Carrie in Samurai X manga. Carrie is a sweet fat-bellied cat. Its favorite foods are fried chicken and chicken pork adobo. My pet is Friendly Cat because it doesn't catch mice and it plays with our dog Tanko. What is the pet described in the paragraph? Yes, it's a cat. Why is the pet cat being the favorite of the author? Because the cat is friendly, has blue eyes, pointed nose, and sensitive ears. How is the pet cat being named after? It was being named after Carrie. Bear in mind, my dear learners, a description tells the characteristic of a particular thing. We cannot significant details on its text by reading comprehensively and answering the what, when, where, why, and how questions. Let's try to read another paragraph. The fairy tale entitled Cinderella is a story of Cinderella who is always humiliated by her stepmother and her two sisters. She is treated like a nanny, and when Prince Charming invited every woman to join the ball, Cinderella was the only woman left in their house crying, until her fairy godmother rescued her from the misery. Her fairy godmother finds ways so that she can attend to the ball, but there is one thing that she was reminded to do. Cinderella needs to be home before the clock strikes midnight. Cinderella went to the ball and danced all night with Prince Charming that she did not even notice that it was midnight. She hurriedly went home and left one glass shoe at the palace. The next morning, Prince Charming let every woman try to fit the shoe until he reached Cinderella's house. He let her try to fit the shoe and it slid it easily. Prince Charming and Cinderella got married and lived happily ever after. The story tells us there is a rainbow always after the rain. That whatever problem and sadness that come along the way, there is always happiness that awaits in the end. Now, who is the main character in this story? Yes, it's Cinderella. How did Cinderella go to the ball? Through her fairy godmother's magic. Why do you think Cinderella was always humiliated by her stepmother and stepsisters? Because her stepsisters are envy of her. Another learners that you should bear in mind, a response is used to summarize, analyze, and respond to a literary text. A response may be a review or personal response. We cannot significant details on its text by reading comprehensively and answering the what, when, where, why, and how questions. Let's have more. Read the various text types and note significant details by answering the questions below. Lourdes A. Solomon, the new elementary school principal 3 of Muzon Pabahay Elementary School, gave his first talk to the pupils and the teaching and non-teaching staff of Muzon Pabahay Elementary School during his first day of service last June 23, 2019. He stated his mission and vision on how to make the school more conducive to learning. He emphasized that there should be a balance of time for academics and co-curricular activities. Furthermore, he gave light to the fact that instruction and physical facilities will surely benefit the learners. New school head, new leadership, but let us not forget the former leader who won Muzon Pabahay Elementary School for 4 years, said Mrs. Lourdes A. Solomon, the new principal. Who is the new principal of Muzon Pabahay Elementary School? Yes, it was Lourdes A. Solomon. When was his first day of service? It was June 23, 2019. What are his mission and vision? Balance of time for academics and co-curricular act. Another one that you should bear in mind, an information report is used to present information about something. It describes an entire class of things, whether natural or made. We cannot significant details on its text by reading comprehensively and answering the what, when, where, why, and how questions. Now that you have learned a lot, let us try to fill the blanks below. Choose your answers from the box. We can note significant details on its text by reading comprehensively and answering the when, where, who, why, and how. Very good. Another one. Read the various text types and note significant details by answering the questions below. Why is washing our hands important? Hand washing makes our hands clean if washed properly. By using a germicidal soap and clean water, it will make our hands free from any form of germs. The germicidal soap should stay at our hands for 20 seconds. Germicidal soaps are known to kill germs in our hands and the body. Hand washing is important so that we will not get sick. Let us try to answer the following questions. Why is hand washing important? Because it makes our hands clean. How should a germicidal soap be used in hand washing? So, let the soap stay on our hands for 20 seconds or beyond. Why is there a need to kill germs in our hands? In order for us not to get sick. And lastly, my dear learners, you should bear in mind an explanation makes clear how or why things are or how things work. We can note significant details on its text by reading comprehensively and answering the what, when, where, why, and how questions. And for the assessment, direction, read the various text types and note significant details by answering the questions below. A. Devotee by Leah Basquinas. Miss Sanchez is a teacher who devoted her life to teaching the children. During weekdays, she teaches at school, and on weekends, she gathers all the neighboring children and teaches them to read, write, and count. One day, the barangay officials noticed the kindness done by Miss Sanchez to the children. They decided to go to her house. As they reached Miss Sanchez's house, they were so surprised to see a mini classroom in her garden where the children learned to count, write, and read. Miss Sanchez was also surprised to see the barangay officials in her house. She hurriedly entertained them. They asked Miss Sanchez if she is willing to be a volunteer teacher in the literacy program of the barangay. Without much hesitation, she accepted being a volunteer teacher on the literacy program. The barangay officials leave her house happily. Now, let us try to answer the following questions. You write your answer in your paper. What is the title of this story? Okay, the title of the story is A Devotee. Who got the correct answer? I hope you got the correct answer. Who is the author of this story? The author of the story is Leia E. Basquinas. Very good. Who are the characters in the story? Mrs. Sanchez and the barangay officials. What can you say about its character in the story? Mrs. Sanchez is a devoted teacher and the barangay officials are generous and resourceful. What is this story all about? It's all about a devoted teacher. You should remember on that story that a narrative tells a story. We cannot significant details on its text by reading comprehensively and answering the what, when, where, why, and how questions. And for your additional activities kits, try to answer the additional activities on your module and answer the following questions. And that's all for today. Thank you.